But sadly, we can't do that because she's busy. She won't be not busy for 13 days. It'll be sometime next month. And she's got something else to work on immediately after that. So it'll only take 6 days. But basically, this is the 7th month, 8th month. It'll be not till the 9th month that we can actually upgrade her again, in my opinion. Well, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Who are we going to upgrade, guys? You want more loyalty? Do you want the storyteller to get another upgrade? More culture? He's already at a plus 11. We have another plus 10 here with Keston. And he's our stability. He's our warden. Remember, these two guys are the guys we cannot upgrade naturally. He can upgrade with gear. So whatever it is, his stat is probably wisdom or charisma is my guess. And as such, we can buff that up with gear and make his plus 10 go higher. Not leaps and bounds higher, but definitely an upgrade. I say we do the warden. I think we want to try that. Uh-oh. Unrest. What unrest? Where's my unrest? It says we're stable. When your subjects are unhappy, they may become concerned or even start a riot. The unrest parameter reflects the level of stability of the community and the state of your kingdom. It is stable by default, but your actions as well as independent events may affect it. There are 7 statuses of unrest your kingdom can have. If your kingdom prospers and your subjects are happy, your advisors will receive a bonus to the outcomes of events. If the kingdom's stability is low, advisors will find it hard to deal with problems and take advantage of opportunities. This is how you basically start to fall. If the unrest parameters drops below crumbling, your kingdom will be destroyed. Okay. I don't know why it gave us that as a point, because it says clearly that we're stable. Renown across Galarian. Opportunity. The Kingdom of Stolen Lands and its ambitious rulers are attracting renewed attention from across all of Galarian. Some new factions have taken a keen interest in the affairs of the king. Some interesting developments are surely about to unfold. This is going to be Pitax. Success. Opportunity paper people. The Grand Diplomat promised the Drummond Embassy a new luxurious carriage. She expects an inspection from Drumma within a few months. Economy +2, relations +5, stability +2, +3 BP. Just to the official pool. Failure. Success. Success. Ooh, wow. That's one of our curses down. Okay, we need to get that done then. Let's do that. We need a scum save here a little bit, guys. Have to keep an eye on the thing that was missing there, though. I'll first remind myself that looking to the future is an opportunity that we still want to have available at the beginning of next month. Let's prove that, because again, these have been wrong in the past. It says the 9th month, the first of the 9th month, you have to start this. It's the 7th month, the very end. So in the beginning of the 8th month, this should still be here, but I've had it backfire on me before. So let's keep an eye for that one, shall we? Let's do this rank up. And again, I'm cool with stability. Again, same thing pops up. I wonder if it's just because he's finally at a level that he can detect that stability rank. Opportunity, success, failure, success, success. All right. We need to pass that one. Come on, guys, you can do this. Let's actually try the other guy just for poops and giggles. Just to see if we still get the stability prompt. I'm not seeing the stability prompt. You seeing that? That's interesting. More culture. Relations are still up, though. Success there. Success there. Success. Success. Okay, we had success across the board. Sorry, Keston. You're going to have to wait your turn. We'll just get around to you next time. And same to you, Tristan. Let's take you off the list. Otherwise, it looks like they're busy. Notice that we have support the High Priest endeavors. That's Ja'ad. Again, someone I'd like to rank up. So he's, even though he's only has 115 points in him, he's willing to take rank 5. So again, I still maintain that 20 seems to be a solid number choice. So increments of 20. To get rank 5, you need at least 100. So we can have a lot of these guys that are at 200. We should be able to take these guys all the way to rank 10, is my guess. And that's awesome. Now, sadly, it's a slow process of doing it. And there is, I believe, a way, something you can research or whatever, that can take this 14 days down to 7. But I don't know if that's a random event that shows up or what. Let's see. Look into the future is still available. Okay, 6 days, and she can totally do it. I'm not going to say start the event. That's just silly. We'll give it a chance. Again, she might be needed on something like a problem. And only 14 days to do this one, but again, she still has time to do it. But notice that we have Tristan can do this. Wow, 5% chance to pass it. Lindsay, 16% chance to pass it. And if I put Octavia, she's only got a 31%. She's got the highest bump. See this? Wow, that's going to be bad. Hero's Reward. 31% chance to pass that one. Curator needs my help. 100% chance to solve this problem. Was there a choice between the two? Doesn't seem to be. Bandit's Outrage. And then this one here again will have to be Octavia after she passes this god-awful mess here at 31. Now 55. You see how I'm using my crisis points a lot lately? This was where I started spiraling and having problems last time. And I was using these damn crisis points. So it's not like I wasn't. So don't think that, oh, you're just being lazy last time. No, I was not. I burned through these things, Johnny on the spot. Our stats suck. We need to get these things high, high, high. Like a 6 at least for everybody to get this to a number where it's not quite so bad. So this bonus will be very, very large. Yeah, okay. Now I feel like these are good choices. Quick save. Oh, start the event. Start the event. Start the event. Now that'll get all those guys busy. But everybody, including the longest one on this list, will be done in this month. That'll allow her to do this one. God willing, she won't have anything else to do at the end of this month besides that. So let's actually now save it and go to our throne room. What do you got to say for yourself, Mr. Curator? Or is that Lindsay? No, I think the Curator is the storyteller. Probably because we just ranked him up. Yep. Greetings, Your Highness. Something curious happened yesterday. During my evening promenade, I met a young man. His name is Larzio Mezet. Oh, I hate this one. A young composer from Absalon. He told me that he left his hometown in the search of inspiration. He's astonished by the story of your ascension to the throne, Your Highness. So impressed, in fact, that he's determined to compose an opera about it. He's asked for permission to live and work in the palace so he might draw your character from real life. Nevertheless, I think we should say no. Art must be free. He always says, basically, screw this guy. And it's like multiple times where he will come back and say, oh, he just needs a little more money. Oh, he needs some money. Can you help him out? Give him some money. And he constantly says, don't help him. And if you don't help him, bad things happen. And if you do help him, bad things happen. So as far as I remember, there is no decent solution to this. This straight up sucks. Living here will make him feel obligated to us. Seeing you every day, he'll lose the dispassionate distance that every artist needs to see his subject clearly. He will hardly understand the virtue of your decision now, but this freedom will do him much good. A flower grown in a greenhouse will wither and perish at the first sign of cold. A weed on the roadside will stand firm through drought and the storm, whatever trial it faces. So we're basically calling this guy a weed. So here's our choice. Look what it does to us. If we support him, we lose BP. 1 a week. Not amazing amount, but it still sucks. We shall grant him this, the young composer what he asks, or we mustn't interfere with the creative process. And again, this is what the storyteller wants us to do. Notice that there doesn't show what a benefit of doing this other than it's what the storyteller wants. Thank you for your trust, Your Highness. In due time, we'll see the positive effects that freedom may have on this artist and on his creations. And now, just to spoil ahead what's coming, by not helping this guy, by throwing him outside and leaving him to the wolves, he ends up getting sick. He still composes his opera, I believe, at the end, but he ends up dying just before he gets a chance to see it in like full fruition. And then the storyteller feels bad. He's like, oh, I guess we shouldn't have killed him. Yeah, no shit, jackass. So it's kind of a dick move. I'm not a fan of this story arc at all. Here's Dragon. Bows from waist and addresses you ceremoniously. Greetings, Your Highness. By tradition, if a worthy ruler is patron to a master, the master gives generously in return. I have come to honor this tradition. Please accept this. I have worked hard on it. I hope it serves you well. Half plate of hatred. If you have any requests, otherwise please allow me to devote my time to Onslaught. I'm itching to finish what I've begun. Thank you for your gift. We'll let him get back to working on whatever he wants to bring us. He'll bring us normal stuff, like I said, without us telling him to. I'm not worried about that. What do you got for me, sir? Sherelle. The half-elf is clearly embarrassed to be in the palace. He shuffles his feet and bows shyly. Greetings, Your Highness. Here, I brought you something. An extra planar cloak. Need something from you, bro. I need a decent robe for a mage. You will look irresistible in the clothing I'll make for you. Thanks, buddy. He's our clothier, whatever you call it. Seamstress. He makes stuff that are clothes based. Terval. Reads you with half value, Your Highness. Please accept this new gift. This is the one from Varnhold, and she makes like the leather stuff. Ooh, boots of Earth's children. Half of paint you. The wrap parsley, a person you vouch for its quality. I made it with my own hands. For every stitch and cut. I hope you'll like it. And that is not all, Your Highness. The Varnhold militia is proud to report that the region has been free from bandits and order has been restored. We hit them so hard they flew all the way back to Mendeb. The people know it's all thanks to you. If you hadn't helped us to gather the militia, the damn crooks would still be robbing and butchering us. We owe you a lot, and I would like to make something special for you. Not long ago, I shot something down in the forest. I'm not even sure how to describe it. It was like a dragon, only smaller. I've never seen a beast so fierce. Its hide is a thing of beauty, and that's what I'll use for your gift. It will make the best leather armor you've ever seen, let alone owned. I just say the word, and I'll start working on it. Yeah, thank you for your gift. Girl smiles and nods. You're welcome. I hope it serves you well. Boom. That's going to be her masterpiece item. And I can't remember what it is. I want to say it's a Linorm hide armor, though. And that shit's awesome. So, what did we just pick up for all our troubles? We have the half plate of hatred. +2 half plate armor. Armor increases 2+4 against orcs, giants, and goblins. So basically something that the dwarves all hate. So a +2 armor turns into a +4 armor for those types of bad guys. We'll sell that. Extra planar cloak. Now this one I'll keep. This one's a +4 con bonus to anybody. My con right now is only a +2 with the belt that I have. So I can put this on and be actually pretty happy if it weren't for the cloak of resistance that I'd be losing out on. But look at what else it does. Cast Summon Monster 5 spell once a day for 9 rounds. So it's like your level 9 wizard. You can cast that basically once a day. And that's not bad. And again, I would give that to somebody that doesn't have a con bonus more than anything. She don't need it. She don't. She's got the cloak of the bear. Screw that. Hey, take this. She loses out on her saving throws, but I'm okay with that. She still gets +2 to her saving thanks to the fortitude. To the fortitude saving throw because of her extra con. And again, well, wait, you know what? That's dumb. She has... Where did it go? Damn it. She has the ability to summon pets willy-nilly. So that's just crazy talk. Lindsay might enjoy that. Valerie. There you go, Val. Extra tankiness. Yeah, okay, I'll appreciate that. And again, like I said, that'll give her the ability to have an offensive spell without even being a spellcaster. I always wanted to play this game once through as like a fighter type, someone that has no spellcasting at all, and see what kind of gear I could trick myself out with, where I have this spell and that spell and another spell and this spell, just to see what I could actually accomplish. I know it'd be almost impossible to beat solo as a true fighter. I still think it'd be fun. Notice that we have an economy upgrade, improving cultural development. Rank up, again, that's for our curator. He's willing to go to rank 5, and again, the curator is culture, I believe. So he's already at 4. With 100 points, he's willing to go to 5 already. So again, we really can start pushing these people higher, higher, higher. I'm still surprised that we haven't seen Jod until just recently. That took forever for him to get around to saying that, because he's been at 100 plus for a while now. So that seems a little odd. But the Osprey's claws, mysterious hero in the area, championing the plight of the poor and oppressed. His face remains hidden from the visor of his helmet. He calls himself Osprey, but nobody knows his real name. The locals are happy to have this new protector, but the rich merchants have accused him of robbing their caravans dressed as a hero. The regent will side with the locals, while the warden will drive the mysterious hero away. So again, we need to decide who to put on this. So, regent will side with the locals. Warden will drive the mysterious hero away. I say we drive him away, quite frankly, because dude sounds like a jackass. +3 stability. Or loyalty. Okay, so what do we need? Stability or loyalty? Loyalty's already solid. Stability, stability, stability. Stability could use some love. So let's give him the job. 55% chance of passing is good enough for me. Okay. And again, we're still waiting to do hers. Now we have curses. We've done a curse recently of Divine and Arcane. Our investigation found that the cursed wishing well, which the locals believe was the source of their misfortune, is totally harmless and is not troubled by any magic. Dorsey, they're... can't read it this way. Should be able to pop up. How come it's not giving me a pop-up? Damn it. Anyway, all that stuff there, plus some. Point is that we've done some of the research. Now, again, we can put Jod on something again. Or not something again, something now, while Octavia's busy, because she'll be done this month. But again, we're going to put her on something, again, almost immediately again as well. In the same month. So, if something comes up where only her or the priest can handle it, the priest is busy doing curses. You see my problem? So I want to wait until someone's free again. Maybe when she does, she gets on this one, I'll happily slap him on it, because in 14 days, this will be the 27th. She has 6 days to complete this, or 6 days before she completes this. The chances of something cropping up from the 27th to the 30th of this month is probably pretty damn slim. If we do, we get screwed, and it's one of those things that I just can't get around, and that's fine. But I don't want to put him on it just yet. The goal, by the way, the reason I mentioned this is the goal is, of course, to be curse-free as far as research by the end of the game. If you do that, there's like a special ending or special reward, or like you earn some little, like, yeah, the people love you for kissing their ass and learning about all the things that make their lives suck. It's kind of a weird thing. I don't think we have any, prove to ourselves, any quests. Still waiting on the Tenebris Depths. Doing good on all this stuff here. Doing that, honor and duty. Wait for the news. Plenty of time for the Ancient Curse Parts 5. So we're doing okay there. Anything in the errands? Ooh, I see another quest down there. Other quest says, Ravenous Queen. Strange ghost of an elven woman begged for our help and asked us to place the megaliths in correct order. But what is the correct order? Hence the problem. This is the first time I actually saw that there was another quest category. So, head over here. Let's sell our stuff off to Jod that we didn't want.
How may I
artisans.
serve you, your high?
That's the Earth's Children, by the way, the booties. Should have showed that to you here. That's actually newest, oldest. We had the half-plate hatred. I want that gone. But the Earth's Children. Plus 40 to your caster level if you cast any of the following spells. Bark Skin, Tangle, Obsidian Flow, Sickening, Entanglement, Soothing Mud, or Stone Call. Most of those, if not all of those, are druid spells. Some obviously fall outside that category, like Obsidian Flow is something that a wizard or a magus or a sorcerer could cast. Stone Call again as well. Cleric has access to one or two of those spells as well, like Entangle possibly. But the Soothing Mud, the Bark Skin, and all that other funny stuff is usually associated with either rangers or druids. So some rangers might even get some use out of that. But again, I can't see us using it. I'm hoping for a different pair of boots, quite frankly. And that's fine with me, because that's a decent amount of money. Let's go back to price. Yeah, we're doing good there. And again, we're back up to over $1 million. So I'm very happy. So, back to this. Until Pitax actually invites me to his area, which is basically the thing we're waiting on. We're basically skipping days. So again, perfect opportunity to burn 7 more days, right? So again, region upgrades. If you have the BP, Aristill's Holy Place. And again, I don't mind putting Jod in something like this. Why? Because we know with my picture being here, he's busy and I'm busy, and 7 days is going to skip by. So again, this would be an okay one to do. Aristill's North Nile Marches. Let's make sure this is something we want. I like the Sacred Bonus on Animals and Magical Attacks, but that doesn't mean anything. Royal Hunting Grounds. Nothing can come good from that. Same with Trading Ground. Magic of Candlemere. I like this one. And plus 3 bonus for the Magister to take advantage of opportunities in this and all adjacent regions. So again, this could help our Magister, who is Octavia. So remember, her checks have been kind of crappy lately. Everyone's has. This would be a solid upgrade. I'm okay with this one. Let's do that. We have enough BP for it, and again, it'll burn up a week, so we're going to go down a lot of money, but then we'll jump back up another 59 bucks. So, cross your fingers. Let's hope we don't go from stable to unstable, or whatever the hell the next category lower is. Grade 3 regions. Bandits Outrage. Problem. Triumph. Military plus 300 BP, no less. Oh, woot. Go Ragaga. I thought we actually would have had someone else turn something in on that one. Strategist. And opportunity. Bread and circuses. Bread and circuses. We've done this one before. Well, whatever. I'm going to turn it down. Opportunity. Reg. Octavia's still busy. Okay, she's about done though. And again, not bad. I feel like we missed something there though. Creator needs our help. Bandits. I could have sworn we had someone else that was ready to pop along with Reg. Yeah, maybe I'm mistaken. Anyway, we got people ready to put on task now. Might as well get them on it. This one's done in 20 days, so not a whole lot we can do about that if in the next 10 days, again, some problem arises. Same with him. He's done in 10 days, but that gives us the 30th of the month that he'll be back to being available. Go back to region. Let's actually go by map. Here's our upgrade. Oh, we have the, we have the village upgrade. So these are the ones. Oh, it's not going to let us upgrade Glenshire? Oh, come on. I wonder why. It's because of all the stuff in the town? See, this is a village that can be upgraded to a town, is what this is telling us. I'm betting that's what that is. Okay, well then let's do this. I'm going to go back to an earlier save. Nope. I didn't go far enough back. Okay, hold on. Load game. We're on the 13th right now. I want to go back before the 13th. Okay, so delete that one. Delete that one. What the hell? How many times did I save on the 13th? Back to here. That's weird. Yeah. Oh, okay, that's why. No. What the hell? Alright, I'm confused. Hold on, guys. Give me a minute here. Load game. Where are my loads at? This feels weird. So this was the last one before the 13th, and I got all these that I saved on the 13th. So this must have been scum saving. Right? Autosave, autosave, autosave every time we scum saved and went back in time. Then this would be when it finally passed, but I saved multiple times after whatever event we're talking about transpired. Clearly 14 days transpire, which means instead of a 7-day burn, we did a 14-day burn. And that's fine. And then you know what? I think this is where I want to be. This is the 14 days. So I must have, oh yeah, this is where I upgraded him. Okay, so that's fine. What I want to do is, sorry, I need to explain myself here. Let's get over to the rank up and delete people from the ones that we don't want. I think I want to try to get Keston to passes for one. As much as I'd love to have the storyteller higher, I think I would like to have Keston higher. We get more stuff showing up for him as well, and again, at plus 10 it sucks. So we're going to try to make his work. But if you'll recall, we had flags on Trade Guard, Tatzelford, and Gnarlkeeper, maybe even more than that, but basically these are the places we could turn into towns. We could not, for whatever reason, turn Glenshire or Direburg into a town. Direburg we just took over, so that makes sense. But Glenshire we've had for a while. I think it may be the amount of stuff that we have in the town. So, if we haven't invested, if you will, enough in a town, then, or a village, excuse me, then they won't let you make it a town. I'm not saying you have to fill it to the brim, but you probably want to have more than just the bare minimum stuff in here, because we only got 4 things in here. A bulletin board, a teleportation circle, shrine, a longhouse, a pier, and of course the walls. But that's it. So basically 4 of the 10, not counting the piers and the wall. So we probably want a couple more things in here, is my guess. Let's make a monument here. I'm going to have to buy some damn BP for this. Let's buy 200. It's pricey and it's taking me back down, but I don't care. I want to have these things. Now, this may not chime in fast enough. See how it's 14 days? That this thing, though, will be built by the time we burn 14 days on Keston. From there, this is our monument for the shrine. Shrine also benefits being next to a longhouse, so good there. Monument benefits what? Nothing. Just next to being a shrine is all it really cares about. Okay. But a shop, no. Smithy? No, Smithy needs to be next to a shop. Okay, tavern, next to a longhouse. That could be okay. Watchtower, we can't make those yet here. Halfling Brewery. I kind of like the idea of making one of those, but I think I'm going to put that over here. But those are pricey as well. Granny Barracks, next to a longhouse, brewery. Summit with a windmill, which we don't have. Stability when located at Summit with a tavern, which we don't have. Granary, nothing there. Herbalist house, loyalty. +1 arcane next to a shrine. There we go. Next to our shrine. Okay. And what other thing might I slop up here? Shop, perhaps? Tavern. So I have a shop and a smithy went next to a shop. Tavern went next to a longhouse. So here or here. Or a lumberyard. No. Granary. No. Barracks. How's our military looking? Our military's fine. It don't need more. So I'm cool with that. Let's make a shop and call that good. Okay. There will be a smithy that we make here probably, and then here we'll make the tavern. Man, you know what? Screw it. We got the BP. Let's just make it now. Tavern. There we go. Okay. Now, not all those will be built in 14 days, I don't think, because I think they go in order. I don't know that off for the top of my head. So the first thing that we suggested took 14 days to make it. Chances are that'll be done and only that. But we're going to rank up Keston until he, until we scum save it and everybody passes their check. So I know we're going back in time to do this. Also, this gives us the first time that says unrest. I think we need to be rank 4 before stable could progress higher. And that's cool, because if that's the case, I want stable to go higher, because serene is the only better category. So there's only, remember he says, if you read this pop-up, there's 7 statuses of unrest. Only 2 are good. Stable's 1, and serene is the other. So there's 5 categories of suck, and 2 of good. So stable's okay, serene is better. We want serene. If we can keep it to serene, we get a bonus to all our checks. And that's something that is of value to us. So this is another reason why I want to do this, because this might be the only way to make it. I always thought it was weird that we were not at serene for a while now, and I think this might be why. Renown across Galarian. Disaster. Nope. Don't even have to look at the other ones. As soon as I see a failure, we go back to our earlier save. Remember, I quick saved just before saying rank him up. So until we see a success or triumph for everything, we're not progressing. We'll get it. We got it last time, I'm sure, for dumb luck from just making the one guy, the other guy pass. Failure. Nope. Excuse me, goodness. My allergies are kicking up for some reason. I wonder why. I also kicked up some dust when I was rummaging through the closet earlier, I suppose. Alright, keep going. Success. Failure. Come on, Lindsay. Need you to pass this shit. It was, of course, pure dumb luck when we did it the last time with the Curator. Was the one we randomly decided to switch over to and try the Curator, and it worked beautifully. Should have known that something was wrong. That always passes. That's always there. There's a success. Failure. Okay. It's going to be one of those days. Wow, do I hate this mechanic. And yeah, I know. I really should just be using the mod where everything just passes me with a success or a triumph. But it's super cheating like that, and I hate doing that shit. So, what it is, I guess. Success. All right, that was all of them. Notice we have a region upgrade. Guard headquarters. Varnhold has suffered enough. Make safety this region's top priority. Effect for any problem that could be resolved by the warden in this region. Roll 2 checks and pick the best result. Now that's something worth investing in. That's something we'll check out later. Rank up. The High Priest wants to get to level 5, baby. And then here we have the warden wants to talk to us. Now notice that was the warden and not the curator. That was what was different from last time. This is the same one as last time, but again, she's going to have something else here. In this case, we're going to do event of the month. We'll just highlight him for now. Ekandayo. Notice that he had the red swatch. 75% versus 75%. And notice something here. He has a 12. He has an 11. And yet it's still giving us the same success chance. Remember I told you that just because it says plus 11, plus 10, plus 12, doesn't mean the plus 12 is better. This is an example of that. Okay? So again, they're still getting the same success chance. For whatever reason, there's other things that are hidden behind the world. Notice his 12 is getting an 80. Now maybe it's that red swatch that's giving him the lower. I just never was paying attention. But I'll happily put Keston on this one. Here's our opportunity. Again, Jubilos has got a 35 with a 13. She's got a 15, so it should be 45. But it's a 55. Again, red swatch. So the red swatches suck. Okay? It's lowering them by a decent clip. So Octavia will do this one. And again, 13 days, she has enough time to do it. Okay, so we're going to have her start that one. 80, go ahead and start that one. 100, start that one. And when she's done, we'll put her on this one. Okay? Now, quick save that mess. We'll go talk to the warden, see what he has to say for himself. Now, this will give us a different story arc. And again, I'm fine for passing up on the one with that damn, not the musician, what was his, he was going to make the opera. I'd rather not do that one right now anyway, so I'm actually okay with this. Your Highness, a decision has to be made regarding the bullets that inhabit one of your regions. The guard and a local hunting club seek them out and kill them as they should, but the scholarly community of the kingdom has objected to this. Oh no, don't hurt the monsters. Some zoologists are declared, by the way, that is pronounced a zoologist for those of you that don't know, and this is a pet peeve of mine. Do not call it a zoologist. They don't study zoos, they study zoos. Zoos are animals. Some zoologists has declared that these bullets are a rare species or subspecies. Long story short, they only live around these parts and nowhere else. Your Highness, the scholars ask that we take these lands under our protection and outlaw the killing of these bullets. However, I firmly believe that the beast should be eradicated. The safety of local peasants outweighs other concerns. We should strive to live in harmony with nature. Piss off, no. Such beasts have no place in my lands and must be eradicated. That's a +2 to community. -5 to relations, +4 for stability. Yes, please. Keston gives a short nod. The guard will hunt them down. Any who volunteer to help will be rewarded. What? Alright, so that gives us also support the warden's endeavors. Again, his next upgrade. As well as kingdom defense. A new thing to invest in, probably. Alright, since we're backpedaling in time, he will give us gear. Now, it may not be the same gear. Be aware of that. Greetings, Your Highness. By tradition, if a worthy ruler is patron to a master, the master gives generously in return. I have come to honor this tradition. Please accept this. I worked hard on it. I hope it serves you well. Half-play of hatred. Okay, same thing. Something from him. Maybe a one-handed hammer. Will do. It will be heavy enough to split open a suit of armor, but light enough that you won't get tired of holding it. I like how they added those little touches to the interactions with them. Alright, what do you got for me? Sherelle, Greetings, Your Highness, here. I brought you something. Extra planar cloak. Need something from you. Decent robe for a mage. Hopefully he brings me a different one than the ones he's been bringing me. That's always the goal here, that we're not getting the same thing over and over again. What we got here? Turvol. There's children again. Oh, it is the same stuff each time. That works out well. That's not all, Your Highness. Yep. Thank you for your gift. Let her get back to whatever she's doing. Sounds like she wants to work on that item. So I'm cool with that. So again, we have newest to oldest, the boots, the cloak, and the half plate of hatred. Who do we give that cloak to? Val, wasn't it? Yeah. There you go, honey bear. Get yourself some extra con.
How may I serve you, your...
You can take my garbage and sell it. Alright, now, go check over here, just make sure they haven't dropped off something in between. Remember, just because those guys showed up doesn't mean the other artisans did not drop stuff off of your box while you're fast forwarding through the days. So always check to make sure they didn't drop off some loot over here. Alright, so feel good that we've done that correctly. Go back to talk to my guy here. Success, stability. Alright, and the Osprey one showed up now. Now look at this one. Again, I put him on it, happy to do so. So, save that. Other, Kingdom Defense, reduces the chance of random encounters in claim regions by 40%. That literally is overground fighting. So like literally when they surprise you, when you have to like deal with some riffraff. But that's free XP. So I'm not likely to want to get that one done. Or at least worry about it too terribly much. Support the Warden's endeavors, that's ranking him up from 4 to 5, which again we don't want to do until we get economy to 5. Maybe that should be something I invest in here so I'm not restricted so much. Okay, but let's go to region map. Ah, now Glenshire has the freaking exclamation point. Now we're talking, baby. Upgrade, you are my town. Entree view, kind sure. I think that's what it was, guys. We really needed to have more stuff in the town. Notice we have the ability to make a piers again, or something else that's water-based. So, what other water-based item might there be? Like a lighthouse, perhaps. That's a nice upgrade for espionage and stability. Notice we have this spare spot over here. And we can make it a watch tower for more espionage. Getting that up to a decent number at least. Respectable anyway. And I notice that I have a mage tower for teleportation. Notice it requires 2 spare spots. I can put that here. I can put that over here. But the bulletin board's in the way. I can deconstruct the bulletin board and move that over here now. And then make this the mage tower spot. So how do you do that? You sell it. Now yes, you lose half your BP. However, notice that it's 10 BP for the bulletin board here. If you go to the bulletin board, it's 30. If I sell it, I should be able to rebuild it for 10. So, try it. Yeah. So now you can instantly place it somewhere else. Now, yes, they have to rebuild it. So there is that. But it's basically just moving it from one place to another. This is why I say I'm not worried about, rigmarole for where I put stuff so much. This allows me to do that, and I don't have to worry so much. And I can do a mage tower here. And again, the thing that I wanted more than anything, the aviary. And does it have any benefits for being next to anything? No. So let's just slap it right there at the top. Good enough for me. And eventually, the teleportation circle will be useless, but not until after the mage tower is built. After that's built, I could lose this. But it's still a bonus to my arcane, so it's not like it's a bad idea. But it's kind of wasteful, because +1 really is not that big a deal. And I could probably find something that would benefit being next to either the herbalist tower or the monument, perhaps, and therefore lose the teleportation circle. And look at all the new stuff that we can build here. So all the stuff with a little swishy mark here, that is because you're in a town. So this is for a fort. This is a... where's the other one? Hospital, jail, library, lumberyard. I think we had that before, though. Mansion, museums, Nethys library. Ooh, that's divine and arcane. Ooh, that's nice. And it counts as a library. Let's look at library first. Adjacent to a courthouse or a printing house. Okay, so what does a courthouse look like? We can't make it because we don't have enough BP. Or a printing house. And we don't have the ability to make a printing house. But we can make a courthouse, so that's the thing. So when we get more BP, we can totally make that. But again, I'll let these things cook a little bit. And that'll be a nice upgrade for us, again, as well. Solid choices. Pretty happy with all that. And again, town, city, town of Varnhold, I believe, as well as Silvershire. Yeah, so we have 2 towns here, a town here, a city here, and all these other ones are just villages. Okay, again, having that aviary there, though, lets me talk to this area and all adjacent areas like I'm literally sitting in my capital. Same with the aviary that I have for Varnhold, touching this one, and Silvershire. I need to make one there, if it hasn't been made already. We finally have one in Silvershire. So again, anywhere I go now on the map, once this aviary goes in, anywhere I go on this map, I'll be able to handle shit on the fly. That's awesome. That was definitely a boon for us. I think from here, though, I want to do a hard save, so I don't get lost in all the rigmarole of what I've been doing. And matter of fact, time-wise, what's this rest of the day, just in case I didn't beforehand. Make sure everybody's fully recharged, so to speak. There. Come on over. What do you got for me? Okay. We have events. 8 days out. And we need to be back here on the 26th for when this turns in, so that we can do this thing for her immediately. And again, I know it says 1/10, but again, we've been burned by that before, so I want to make sure that if she can get on it, that she can. What do we want to do in 14 days? We can honestly do that in 14 days. What can we do in 14 days? Can we rank someone up, perhaps? I should also check. Sorry. Ravenous Queen, yeah. Aaron's, nothing else in here, right? No, we're good. Got all these things. We're doing well for upgrading our kingdom. Companion's Quest, nothing in here. No, we're good. Twice Born, that's already finished. Beneath the Stone Lands, doesn't say anything about anything other than waiting. So again, we are current up with our tasks. Now, who might get an upgrade? Let's see who we'd have available. Let's do it that way. Not you. Not you. Val. More community. I'm okay with that. And she doesn't have, by the way, a very good upgrade. 12 is not bad, though. Lindsay's at a 12. She could use an upgrade. He's at 11. He could definitely use the upgrade. Jubilos, though. I really like the idea of getting Jubilos up. And again, I would love to put his Divine up to 5, but I can't until Jubilos goes up. So maybe that's our point here. So we could upgrade Jod, but it wouldn't give us any more BP in a week. That's not to say it's not worth doing. It's just to say that we would be losing out, technically speaking. So here's our chance to upgrade him. How many people are we expecting to turn in quests? 1, 2, 3. 3 of the 4. Alright. Is there anything else I could have people working on like this? 30 days pass. 30 days pass. 14 days. Arcane Lobby. She's busy, can't do it. They're all busy. Jubilos will be in a moment. Trading with Restov, 45 days. Oof. Pass. Wait a minute. Whoa. Trading with Restov? With a non-military upgrade. Yeah, that's weird. I don't like the idea of that one. That's like walk all over my territories. We could strengthen the skills of people. For instance, the Magister. That's Octavia, who is rocking a 15 right now. She could get higher with this upgrade. It'll take 20 days to do it, but we might as well start working on it now. If I don't want that one, I can do the other one, which is the Curator. That's this guy. So his 11 would jump up as well. That's not bad. And I like this idea. Need BP though. Because I don't. If you ever notice that I'm making sure we keep to at least 100 every time that I burn up stuff like this. There is a reason. Okay? The reason, for those of you that are curious, and for those of you that are not, too bad. There are events that while we're transpiring these 14 days of skipping around, something could have happened where someone could rob you. Now, I don't know how much they could rob you for BP, but I always want to keep at least 100 in the kitty, just in case they steal 100. Because, and it could be even more than that, so I could be still shooting myself in the foot. But if they take 100, that's still a lot, and I won't be in the negative. If you ever finish the week where you're in the negative before you get your allotment, then bad things happen. Like you go from stable to the next lower category. So that's why I'm trying to make sure that we're not messing any of that up. Quick save here. Start your project, bro. Cross your fingers, guys. We got at least 3 checks coming our way. Whew. This is rough. These are really sucking. Success, of course. Triumph. Go Ragungar. This is 100% chance, though. Military parade. Community loyalty. Military instability. Man, just crushing all those stats, man. Triumph. Top secret. Renowned Arcanist is offering her newest magical ciphers, which would completely conceal the communications of the king's servants and advisors from his enemies. The Magister received a discount on the ciphers in exchange for writing a couple of letters of recommendation for the mage. Go mage. Relations +3, arcane +3, and espionage +3. Now we're talking. That espionage is finally getting to a number that we can actually be proud of. This will give us a chance here real soon to get the Akandayo, the advisor, that's the espionage advisor, to give us a say, hey man, I'd like to be level 3, and I'll definitely push him to level 3 as soon as I can. I hate the fact that he was down to level 1 not too long ago. That's a solid upgrade though, kid. And a success on the dead man's chest. Loyalty +1, stability +3, and 20 BP extra. The man. Love you. Now notice all the crap that just showed up. And he's got 6 more days before he's done with this part, which upgrades him. That'll be next month. So hopefully in these events, he's not needed. So that should be the first thing we should actually check. First, here's Octavia. The shipwreck. We'll just put Jubilost in there for the time being. Red light. Lindsay can handle that problem. Reg can handle that problem. Oops. Jide can handle that problem. Uh-oh. Let's do some finagling here. Treasurer requests our attention. Okay, so only one thing is a problem right now. And that's this guy here. So I need Tristan, Lindsay, or Octavia. Now, having said that, Octavia, remember, says that we're fine. And it's an opportunity. So even if we flub this one, I don't mind switching her to this one. Okay? Because again, problems have to be solved. Opportunities are nice if you can get them, but you don't have to get all of them to stay stable or serene. But that's a good choice. Was there any other way to do that? No. She has to be here because the storyteller's still busy, and that was the thing that's limiting us here. Reg. I was the only one that could do that one. It was Tristan. So Tristan was the other choice, and Tristan's busy with this. And it's a problem, and it needs to be solved as well. So again, not a lot I could have done about that. So these would be the ones that I slot in. Before we do that, we want to check out our training, of course, too. Mager skills as a treasurer, which he's not our treasurer. But I suppose we could do that. I don't know. We don't even use him as an advisor. And Bartholomew as a treasurer, again, we don't do that because Bart never gets to work. So he's a treasurer here, a diplomat there. Here's the magister. That will be something of value, but not yet. And again, the curator's upgrading himself, which I don't even know how you do that, but whatever, he's doing it. So we're current. Quick save. Let's talk to our treasurer who wants to talk to us. What you got to say for yourself, treasurer? What's up, Jimmy? Dora, it's time we discuss one of the greatest problems of the River Kingdoms, piracy and all the crimes which accompany it. You see, for decades, the illegal trade of stolen goods flowed among the criminals and corrupt merchants of these lands. Now that we have guards in the harbors and along the roads, this illegal traffic has slowed, but only somewhat. Someone else might suggest you take advantage of the situation. Simply collect your fees and don't ask too many questions about the blood these goods are soaked in. But as a traveler far and wide, experience has taught me that real wealth only gathers where there's no robbery or smuggling. The major trade unions won't want to deal with one who promotes piracy. I warn against tolerating things as they now stand. Establish proper customs in your harbor and hunt down these lawless captains. Slave trade must be put to an end. I command the establishment of proper customs. That's the one that Jubilos wants. Community bump, relations bump, stability bump, and customs will become a new project for us. Or community penalty, economy boost, stability penalty, and we get to do legal contraband. I'm going to go with the one that makes Jubilos happy. So we shall put an end to the illegal trade of stolen goods in these lands. What music to my ears. You heed my advice, proving that my labors to elevate this territory have not been wasted. I shall endeavor in my next book to explain how important it is for every wise advisor to work with a leader who knows better than to interfere. He's such a dick. Improving economic status. Oh my. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. I wonder what that is. It's gotta be the customs he was talking about. Oh! We got nursing. Mim! What up, Mim? Your Highness, please accept this humble gift as a token of my deep affection and respect, or whatever else the rules tell me I'm supposed to say. I very much hope you like it. I worked hard on it. A thorny ring. Make something else for me. Make me an amulet. Master Craftsman, now that you possess the alright, I think I have a draft somewhere. What? We already got a thorny ring from her like 3 times now, so. Again, until she gets... Is that her again? Hey! Trade in your kingdom is so lively that I'm literally overflowing with commissions. It's splendid. The more interesting the challenge, the better. Finally, I haven't labored long on a special present for you, Your Highness. Mim is the best, isn't she? The Life Veil. Did she just back-to-back gift me? Oh my god, she did. Mim, you beast. There's the thorny ring. That is not her masterwork item, by the way. It would literally say, if you looked at the info for it, it would literally say it's their masterpiece item. This is a solid upgrade. A +6 con for wearing this necklace, and the ability to cast Cure Serious Wounds twice a day as a 5th level cleric. Which is, again, I mean, for like I keep saying, if I made a fighter-only build to see how he could do, this would be something I would love to have. Not necessarily wear it all the time, but when I need to heal myself out of battle, up goes the necklace, cure wounds, off goes the necklace, and put on the other good one. So again, you could have a pack full of all kinds of useful shit. But that's a solid one, and I definitely will keep that. The thorny ring, by the way, is just 3 times a day you can cast Sickening Entanglement. It's a decent ring, but again, we got that on other people already, I think. I don't remember who. Hell. Here you go, buddy. You can have it. But that's a solid necklace, by the way. And we should also check again, like I said, here. Prove that nothing got dropped off. It was good. That was weird that she showed up twice. We requested a necklace, and she turned right back around and gave us a necklace. I wonder if there's a reason for that. We completed that quest not too long ago, remember, for the jewelers? For the jeweling trade? I wonder if that's what that was about, like a double upgrade from her. +1 to economy. Sure, economy now we have. Improving economic status. The cost of buildings with static economy bonus, like the ones listed here, is reduced by 15%, so less BP. And again, unless you're making these things, you're burning a lot of BP just to make them, make this upgrade. So make sure that you're going to be making those things. For customs, allows easy resolution of economic problems, providing +2 bonus to solve any problems with the treasurer. Now that's worth doing, and we'll definitely get him on that. Rank up. He wants to go from rank 5 to 6 already, and again, he should, because he has gobs and gobs of value. He's the highest stat we got. But now that he's 5, is my point, we can start ranking up people to 6, or to 5. So I can get Divine up to 5. I can get Stability up to 5. And again, I won't feel bad about it, even if the other guys are lounging behind. Divine in particular is appealing to me, because remember, the artisans, I believe, are tied to... Oh, maybe that's why she did it, was because of the economy upgrade. Oh, that could have been cool. She's a jeweler after all. That makes sense. So for all the artisans that we have, at least one or more of these stats are tied to them, where the more you invest in it, the better you are, or the better their gifts get. So there's a tier. Maybe you can Google this too to find this out, but there's a tier to their upgrades. So the lowest tier, which is what they start out as, that's why I'm keep getting the thorny ring, the thorny ring, the thorny ring. I keep getting heroism cloaks all the goddamn time until I figure out which stat is for them, which I really need to do. I won't know what to invest, quote unquote, in first. to make them happy. But divine, you gotta believe, is going to be something that's going to be of value. Arcane for sure, because many of our artisans, well, not many, a couple of our artisans are specifically magic related. Like Irene, she's the one that makes me or will make me the Grandmaster's Rod. That thing's gonna be fucking baller. And that upgrade for Arcane might be the thing that pushes us over the top. Economy may have been for the one lady because she's a jeweler. That makes sense. For military, I'm wondering if military upgrade to 5 might be for some of those weaponsmiths or the armor smith. So we have like 3 or 4 different categories of those guys in our kingdom right now. So military could be a solid upgrade for them. What I need to do then, I think, is stop this video and look this up officially. Much like the other problem we've been having, the shrines. So I'm going to write this down so I don't forget what I'm doing here. So we said shrine, mysterious shrines. And then I want to say artisans versus, what we call those, stats, I guess. Ranks. We'll do it that way. And I'll figure that out for you guys in the next video, and we'll start the video talking about that, because this has been about 2 hours again. That's about 4 hours today that you guys got access to. Again, not particularly exciting, and I do apologize for that, but I am happy we are making progress. I want to make sure I don't forget to start these events. Like so. Yes, I know that one's at 45, but I think we'll scum save it successfully. She is at 31. We did get another crisis point. You see, we went back up to 10. I don't know how we did that. Maybe every time we rank somebody up, we get another one. But we got a point, is the short version. And again, I'm okay with that. I'm going to write that down too. How do we get crisis points? Alright, there we go. I'm going to look all those things up, and then the next video, guys, we'll start off the video talking about those 3 things. The mysterious shrine puzzles, the artisans versus the rank ups, and the tiers that are associated with them. Specifically because some of those artisans, some of the upper tier stuff, not just their masterwork, which of course you do want, but their upper tier stuff is really pretty good. Like there's a couple really good pieces of armor, really good cloaks and boots and belts that some of these guys will make for you, necklaces, rings that are going to be awesome, rods, staves, weapons of all kinds. And again, knowing that, oh, I really want that specific belt, let's say. How do I get it? Turns out it's the belt person that makes it, the leather smith from Varnhold. And only until you're tier 2 or tier 3 will she be able to craft it for you. It's not her masterpiece, but it's still something you want. So again, this is something you want to look up online. I'm happy though to research that stuff for you guys, because I honestly think you really should learn that here too. And it does benefit me as well. Notice that we have 14 and 13 days for all that stuff, and 6 days for him. And hoping beyond hope that this does not go away at the beginning of the 9th month, even though it says the 10th, because again, we have had that problem. But with that, my name is Brother Mutant. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, tell me what you guys think. Again, I know this is not a particularly exciting episode, but it's part of the end of the game. This is the wall that most of us hit. But with that, I'll see you guys soon. Bye now.